Welcome to another game of Beach Ultimate in sunny Royan, France. We've got Sweden, France Grandmasters here today. Sweden Grandmasters, of course, making it to the finals in 2015 in Dubai in a somewhat controversial game. Coach Players Jano for Team France giving directions, and we have just had the first pull here. It looks like it's going to be France starting out on defense. On the mark for Team France, it's Ludovic Pechard. Sweden immediately unleashing a deep throw, and that's a beauty. And Nicolas Aran could not keep up with that one. So Sweden starting things out very strong here. Coming out to an early 1-0 lead. Guillaume Le Gloin with the frisbee. Gaëtan Forget inspecting his options, dumps it off to Cedric Centron. Cedric sporting the sun-repelling visor. And it's Vincent Gouache with the deep shot. Excellent pass to Gaëtan Forget. Play underway here in this third point of the game. It's Michael Hansky giving it to Michael Forsgren. Excellent grab there by Par Matson. Looks like Stefan Lamar is going to call him out. Looked from my point of view that he was in and just fell out after he had already established that he was in the field. Well, it looks like he will allow it. Strange defensive coverage there by the French. So Sweden on defense. And Manuel Schmutz putting a not too pretty flick there. Oh, excellent defensive attempt there by Alexandre Simoneau. And now Frank Bengahan is going to try to D-up Tommy Blom. Tommy Blom, quick little flick to Peter Sandin. Sweden methodically working this one around. Manuel getting very into this handler defense here. Looking like an uncontested foul. And Sweden coming out victorious in that point. Shaggy Larson with the pole and the outstanding beard. Team France on the attack. This one is going to sail. Excellent grab by Gaëtan Forget. He did not give up on that play. And he managed to snag that one just before it touched the ground. Excellent work there by Gaëtan Forget. A play you will not soon forget. So Jean-Yves Goyard, the captain, also known as Jano. Pulling it to Sweden. And Sweden turns it over. So now France a chance to score this break here and knot it all up at 3. Jano giving it to Alexis Boileau. And an easy score to bring the French right back into this game. On the line for Sweden on the offense, it's Stefan Stromer-Carlsen, along with Michael Hansky, Albin Weberg, and Johan Alun will come down with the pull. Excellent retrieval there by Michael Forsgren. And a deep shot taken by Stefan Stromer-Carlsen. Excellent work to stay in bounds. We've seen a bunch of beautiful shots in this game, and Manuel Schmutz was not able to keep up with Albin Weberg. 4-3 here in this game, just about 11 minutes gone by. This has been a fun game to watch thus far. Excellent retrieval there by Cédric Chanton. And Gaëtan Forget with the colorful French bandana do-rag thing. Oh, wow. Nice catch there by Guillaume Le Glorank. Looked like that might have been a little too high, but he executed those jump boosters. Both sides showing a lot of pride in this contest, which is something you love to see. Olivier Labbé electing not to take, Alexis Boileau, excuse me, electing not to take that deep shot. Excellent pass from Christophe Mueller to the streaking Stephen Lamar. So France with a 5-4 lead, looking to extend that lead. Just about 16 minutes gone by in regulation. Manuel Schmutz, excellent suffocating defense, and even better defense from Alexandre Simoneau. He's had 2 layout D attempts in this game, and he converted on that one. Excellent defense. Frank Bangham with the disc. Gives it back to Manuel Schmutz. Now it's Ludovic Pechard. Inspecting his options, probably going to want to give this off, and Manuel Schmutz right at the end zone. Searching. He's going to have to put something up. Oh, excellent little pass to Alexandre Simoneau. Disc swings around for the French. Oh, it's a scuba. Here we go. Both teams really showing out in this contest here today. So it's Nicolas Aran with the lovely little scuba pass. Very supportive crowd on hand here for the, as they call them, Grandmasters. So Sweden collecting this pull. Michael Hansky now giving it off to his teammate. Back again to Hansky. Now Par Matson with it. Michael Hansky easily working it up the field. Surprised they did not elect to give it to him there. Beautiful disc movement, but this one is probably going to be too far, and it is. So France Grandmasters really putting on a fine performance against the silver medalist of last World Championships of Beach Ultimate, who came about as close as you can come to winning a championship without winning it, as they lost to the U.S. in the gold medal game, in which the U.S. went on I believe, 5 or 4 point run to win the game, with a decent amount of contentious calls in there as well. Back to game action. It's Gaëtan Forget. Now it's Nicolas Aram who puts it deep to Forget, but Sweden not giving up on that disc. Great intensity in this match. So Jean-Yves Goliard on the mark. Sweden having a tough time getting out of their end zone here. We're going to have to do something. Martin Haggerby gives it off. Sweden has yet to really advance in this offensive possession. Sweden throwing a lot of quick passes, not maintaining it too long as they do not hear and throw a deep shot. And now it's Albin Weberg with the disc. And it's going to be Weberg scoring for the Sweden Grandmaster team. So France starting this point out on offense, as it is Francky who gives it off to Vincent Gouache. And now Manuel Schmutz calling the foul. Manuel Schmutz, coach for the He's No Good French Ultimate Club team, based just outside of Paris in Noisy-le-Sec. Now back to Francky. Francky going to put this one. This might have to go out of bounds. Christoph Mueller de Stronger urging his teammates on. Big deep sprint taken by the Swedish, and now the deep throw is taken. Oh, just outside the reach of Joseph Weberg, and that was excellent defensive pressure by Vincent Gouache. So several spectators on hand here to watch this game, although many electing to stay in the shade, as it is pretty hot here today. Manuel Schmutz with a nice grab, and he dishes it off to Guillaume Legloring, and he's going to give it to his teammate right outside of the end zone. Manuel Schmutz looking, and that's going to go just a little too far for Manuel Schmutz. Matthew Lefebvre giving off to Francky Bangham. Once again, Manuel Schmutz with the in cut, and it looks like a little bit of contact has occurred here. Back to Francky. And Manuel is busting deep. Francky sees him and rewards Manuel for the excellent sprint downfield. Manuel Schmutz coming up with the big score off of the big downfield sprint. So just about 29 minutes gone by in this contest. France leading 7-5 against Sweden. Jean-Yves giving it to Alexis Boileau. Excellent defense there by Shaggy Larson. Christoph with some big swooping fakes. I'm not sure how effective those were. Alexi putting it, but it's going to go right to the Swedish defender. So Sweden looking to break here. About a third of the way up the field now, with a Richard Kindgren giving it off. Now Richard Kindgren looking to see if he can make anything happen downfield. Now it's Shaggy Larson. And he will dump it back. Disc is swung around to Tommy Blom. Sweden looking to convert, and they do just that, as it is Jonathan Jacobson. Disc in play now. France easily working it up the field. Let's see what they do with it. It's going to be a shot taken to Alexandra Simona. Frankie Bingham on the mark, and it's quickly given off to Par Matson. Excellent D there by Manuel Schmutz, coming out of nowhere. Excellent recognition. So Sweden looking to rectify this game, giving it off to Martin Hargeby. Sweden easily advancing it up, and a shot is taken, but miscommunication. Manuel Schmutz wanting to make sure that disc was not caught, and he will quickly put this back into play. France working it up. Now Manu with the disc, and he quickly calls a timeout. Heady play from the is no good coach. Seems the people in Royan are very appreciative of their commentators. Manu threatening the hammer throw, and he is immediately hand blocked by Albin Weberg. Excellent defensive play there by Weberg, and Manu can do nothing but shake his hand. Deep shot taken by the Swedes, and Manu gets it right back with a great defensive play. Christoph Mueller de Stronger screaming at his teammates. Ludovic Pechard with the disc now. Number 28. Frankie Benham now throwing a nice little flick throw. Oh, excellent retrieval there by Vincent Gouache. Surveying his potential options. Really looking to capitalize on this possession close to the end zone. And another defensive play. Several turnovers now in this point. Martin Hargeby giving it to Johan Alund. Sweden slowly advancing up the field. You can feel both sides really want this point. Deep shot taken now by Martin Hargeby. It floats. And excellent pressure there given by Frankie Benham. Michael Hansky was not able to come up with that one. Reasonable sized crowd on hand now for the latter stages of this contest. Manuel Schmutz now in the possession of Guillaume Legornik. Disc swings around. Once again, Manuel Schmutz. Oh, unleashing a lefty hammer that is dropped. Beautiful throw, but unfortunate drop on that pass. So this point turning out to a marathon point. About 3 minutes left in regulation now. France leading by 2. Working it up the field. Michael Hansky giving off to Johan Allen. Allen throwing it to his teammate. And they bring it within 1 point. Great cut by Albin Weberg. And this is a very close game here. So once again, I'd like to thank Boris and Louis from Belgian Mixed for keeping me cool here in the Royan sun. Always appreciate a helping hand from fellow Ultimate players. It's Gaëtan Forget with the disc now, giving it back to Jean-Yves, the captain. Alexis Boileau, back to Jean-Yves. Gaëtan Forget. Christophe Mueller. This is a crucial point as the cap is just about to go on. And the spectators on hand, I believe, all have an idea of the importance of this one, as you can sense the tension in the air. Alexis Boileau with a strong move for the upline cut. Looks like a travel has been called. Not appreciated by Boileau. Teammates unaware that the disc is in play as Jean-Yves swings it around to Christophe Mueller. And he overthrows his teammate in Gaëtan Forget. And now Sweden with a chance to tie this up as the cap is now on. So a crucial possession for Sweden. Tommy Blom now with the disc, surveying his options, dumps it off. Sweden, pretty much the worst spot in the field, and they throw a floaty hammer, but retrieved. Excellent pass by Joseph retrieved by Joseph Weberg. And a high rising flick is snagged down by Tommy Blom. Now it's dumped off to Peter Sandin. Game truly hanging in the balance at this point. Christophe Mueller applying defensive pressure. That long, reachy mark, but it's eventually dumped off. Sweden about 2/3 of the way down the field now. Peter Sandin looking, finds his dump in Tommy Blom, who immediately gives it off. And Sweden has tied this game up. It is an 8-8 contest, and we are going to go to a double game point. Game to 9. How about that? So double game point here in Royan between Sweden and France. Grandmasters. On the line for France on offense, it is Gaëtan Forget, Nicolas Aran, along with Mathieu Lefebvre, Cedric Chantron, and Alexandre Simoneau. And the disc just barely goes out of bounds, and the French can breathe a sigh of relief, at least for the time being. Mathieu Lefebvre with the disc. Now it's Gaëtan Forget. And he puts the deep shot. And Nicolas Aran wins the game for the French. Excellent pass to Aran. And that's got to feel good for the French team, knocking off the silver medalists of the last World Beach Championships in a thriller of a game for the Grandmasters. Disappointing loss from a Sweden perspective, but sure we have not seen the last of them just yet. Thanks for watching, and we'll have more Beach Ultimate for you coming up.